Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, everybody. This is Danny. I'm joined tonight with Luke Panda 99. Tonight we have a heroic division match: Vendetta versus the Caffeinated Knights. This is round 5/week 5 of heroic. We have two really good teams: Vendetta, which I believe this is their second season in heroic, and the Caffeinated Knights, which is their first season. We did the map bans about 30 seconds ago. Caffeinated Knights won the coin toss, and map pick went over to Vendetta, and they are taking us to D-Shire. The Knights did ban out Infernal Shrines and Praxis Holdout, while Vendetta banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Battlefield of Eternity. So first map being on D-Shire, very fun macro heavy map. We probably will see a 1-3-1 rotation of an anchor top, anchor bottom, and 3-man roaming. Knowing these players, knowing these teams, I would suspect to see a Rexar picked up or banned out tonight, followed up with perhaps some Felipe shenanigans on Kel'Thuzad. But yeah, we're going to give these teams a couple seconds to pop the lobby up. Then once we are good to go, we'll jump in the lobby and hopefully in the draft quickly. But if you are here to root on your friends, your family, your enemies, shout them out. I know they'll appreciate it. But in the meantime, we will just hang out, talk about life, and hopefully watch some really, really fun HOTS games. Looks like the lobby is up. Everyone is here. All right, cool. Lobby's up. I think this might be the first. Actually, no, we're missing one person. Missing Osmodeus. It looks like tonight Vendetta has Champ of Horde playing with them, and playing Vendetta for a few seasons. He must be a recent pickup. I believe Champ of Horde is an offlane player. So interested to see if he continues to be the offlane player or he is going to flex into another kind of role. But that's fun to see. We are waiting for one more player to jump in, and then I'm not sure if my co-caster Panda is back from the restroom. But as soon as we're good to go, we'll jump into this draft and hopefully see some neat things. Oh, looks like Osmantheus has logged back into the game. He's ready to go. All his teams know that casters are ready. Vendetta's ready to go. Always like these teams to quick. And Osmantheus is in the lobby. Finally. We should have a thumbs up pretty soon from Caffeinated Knights. Still waiting for some readies to come out from Calf Knights. I'm pretty sure they're going over what they want to pick or ban or play. But hopefully we get into this game pretty quick. Everyone's in the lobby. We're just waiting for one team to start it up. I wonder if the Champ of Horde actually joined the Vendetta roster. I know know I've seen him in Stormwind for about 1,000 seasons. Caffeinated Knights is not ready. Green color is glitched. Okay. Well, they're going to figure out their glitch problems. And hopefully, once they work that out, we will jump into this draft. Bring up the screens to see what's for this division. I think it's actually pretty close. Let's see. Change my scene. This is my unofficial NGS screen. So we've got Imagine with 12 points, DGen M at 10, Rook Gaming 10, Bronze 6 at 9, 30K at 9, Caff at 8 points, Vendetta at 6, Happy Cloud at 6, Big PP at 5, and then 7 Rings at 3, and then Dragon Strike withdrew. They withdrew last week, I believe. So we've got number 6 going up against number 7 tonight. Should be a good one. Hopefully we can get this game going as soon as we're live. Close this thing. Go back to the screen to hide any silly shenanigans in chat. Have the captain set. Just waiting for the gray color to get in the lobby. So we can start the game.
Danny, what are the odds we see a Murky?
I put it at 99.9%. Why would you not play the best here in the game?
Or
yeah.
Nova?
Yeah, I mean, the way that I like to run this map is we'll catch the mid wave, then catch the bottom wave, catch the mid wave, and then we either split to capture the hard camp, or we go down and capture the easy camp, depending on what the priority is based off the top lane matchups. But Murky could play, a role, I think, in any game. It might not be this game, but definitely is a viable hero in some weird world. You know what heroes I haven't seen in a while is Abathur. I feel like Abathur is just underutilized. All right, we have gray color back in this lobby here, Panda.
Excellent. I'm very excited. Danny, do you know that one of these teams will either pass or tie you tonight?
Yes. I guess you're right.
Does that make you sad?
Does it make me sad?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to cry about it. I'll be okay.
Good. It's because you're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, I was. Quickly removed.
You should brag about how you were in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Well, we'll do that. That's a personal discussion we'll have with people about my abilities, but we'll do that in a different type of environment. Okay, we are getting the thumbs up from Caffeinated Knights. It only took them 10 minutes to work that out. And hopefully we jump into this lobby or this draft screen.
Technically, they're still under the limit for being in trouble.
All right. Cool. We are here. First pick, first ban does go over the Knights. I haven't done any scouting on Vendetta yet, but I'm sure that the Knights have done that scouting. So let's see what they prioritize in the bans, especially since they have the first bans. Like they're gonna get rid of Geo's Brightwing, and Geo also has a very good Ana. So,
I'm guessing a Johanna ban comes out soon.
Johanna ban. There it is.
Hey.
I mean, the other option is not to ban Johanna or Rhaegar and perhaps trade. And we're getting rid of a Diablo. I don't remember who the tank is on Vendetta. I know that Geo is the healer. And honestly, I think that Stukov is a better healer than the Rhaegar.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was expecting a Stukov ban here.
Yeah. I think early game, Rhaegar just burns through mana. I think I'm probably wrong. But take out the Junkrat. That's a very good ban. Good point control, and it's extremely annoying to play against a Junkrat on this map. But they're gonna trade out the Rhaegar or the Stukov by banning out the Junkrat. But let's see what the preference is tonight for the Knights.
To my last
All right, there's one part of the puzzle.
We have the Rhaegar, and I have to suspect we see a Stukov here because the next phase is a ban phase. We're getting 2 picks on the Caff side, but then bans. So do we pick up the Stukov here? Yep, there's Geo on Stukov. Falstad. Okay. Little global presence for Falstad. We'll probably go Gust. Very good hero. And next 2 picks from the Knights. Are we going to see priority into tank? Are we going to pick up an offlane here? I know that Ark does play a really good Rexar, and Rexar this is probably his best map. Nisha on the point. We do see Rexar come out with Felipe picking up on Hanzo. Sad we're not going to see the KTZ come out. But so far, we got Rhaegar, Hanzo, and Rexar on the side of the Caffeinated Knights. And the next bans are coming out from Vendetta. Probably going to look at getting rid of a tank.
I think a noob would be a good ban.
A noob would be a good game. Yeah, there is a noob. Dragon Arrow plus Burrow plus Q. Followed up with
Plus
Isha. Yeah, it's nasty.
Plus web.
Yeah, all those things. And what bans do we see here? I mean, do we see a tank getting rid of? Do we see some DPS, an offlane?
I would ban it off.
I would guess Dahaka gets taken out here. You don't want to give him double global presence.
Plays. Good ban.
Very good ban. Good hero. I have to guess we pick up a tank this round out of fear that your tank that you want is picked up in the next round for Caffeinated Knights. I'm going to go ahead and guess we see tank offlane grabbed here.
I'd like to see Leoric.
And you know what? We're going to have Champ of Horde, which is who typically plays offlane. Looks like he's going to play tank tonight. Every time I play Champ of Horde, he's been an offlane player. Obviously, if he's offlane, he can play those more beefy heroes. So we're going to see Champ of Horde play into tank. Next 2 picks coming out from Love Dart and Osmanthius. We need the tank, and we need some DPS. And we're going to go ahead and get a Taunt Varian.
Yeah. Classic blow up.
Good blow up with Gleaming and Hanzo follow up, and Rhaegar. Yeah, it's pretty good. Get the Purge on a hero potentially, or even a cleanse. What are they cleansing?
Yeah,
How much?
Stukov doesn't have a cleanse.
Yeah,
so.
no, go cleanse, but like, there's not much CC to cleanse away from on the side of Vendetta. We do have Murden now, so maybe cleanse the Q from Murden, or the slow. He takes heavy impact. But yeah, so Rhaegar could potentially use his Purge as more of an offensive ability versus defensive. But which comp do you like the most, Panda?
I'm gonna go with the right side, the red team.
The Knights, yeah.
The Knights, yeah. I like Stukov, but when you pick him early, you leave that open, and I know a lot of times he gets banned out, but they don't. I mean, they've got Gust, a Murden Q, Diva Boop. They're not well equipped to deal with Taunt.
And they also are playing with a tank that I don't think they've played much with. I don't know how long Champ of Horde has actually played with Vendetta. So it might be a little bit hard. They might not totally be clicking, whereas Caffeinated Knights, they've been playing for a few seasons. So it's a little easier to click there, especially since your tank typically is the one calling shots or at least making engagements here. But let's see how it works out. I think both these players, all these players are really good, and both these teams are really strong. So let's take a look at what happens.
I was hoping for a D.Va main tank and a Murden off lane.
I would be a strong proponent of D.Va main tank. I want to see how it works out. But I don't think we get it.
Believe not well.
I don't think we get it.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
I'm not going to announce the players. If you're new to HOTS, which I don't think anyone actually is new to HOTS, we have a siege camp spawn here, siege camp here, bruiser and bruiser, and we do have one hard camp spawn neutral bottom lane. Those early bruiser pickups are really strong.
Battle commencing in
And then we
10
have
seconds.
this death bush right here in the middle. And I think 1 through 4,
4,
Vendetta does win this matchup, but 4 through 10, it's all Caffeinated Knights. So we should see, hopefully, Vendetta bully early and try to get some advantage in these early levels. Perhaps even go into their siege camp and try to steal it away.
Obligatory mid brawl.
And they are on the Varian. He's in trouble. First blood does go over to Vendetta with Murden securing the kill.
Danny, you know we have a competition with the stream. Apparently, Lovedart is POV streaming this.
I mean, Lovedart is POV. Oh, stun went out on the flip onto Felipe. He might be in trouble, and that's 2 early kills onto. That was neat. So Hanzo used his trait to jump over the wall, but Murden caught him in the air, and when he landed, he was stunned. I've never seen that interaction. And we do have Champ of Horde going into E build so far. He's getting those block charges on his E. And we do have Vendetta starting their siege camp.
Champ of Horde looks like a pretty solid Murden so far.
He's landed his Qs, and it's led to kills. And look at here. Oh, so Osmanthus was looking here. We have a rotation here on to Falstad. That's a dead bird.
And Falstad got baited a little bit.
Yeah. We had Falstad heading top to grab that soak while D.Va was catching the mid soak. So a little bit of a miscommunication with no eyes on the enemy. But we do have the siege camp walking bottom lane, putting damage into this bottom tower, bottom wall. Level 4s, it will be online momentarily for Caffeinated Knights, which is when the fun should start for them. And taunt is grabbed by Varian.
They need to be careful bottom lane here. They're pushed forward.
Yeah, and Varian's looking for an engagement here. Champ of Horde is going to try to pill as best he can. He does have Q still up. Geo is going to... No, Geo stays up. Okay.
That was a good pustule.
So Stukov does port back into the base as Osmanthus puts some damage into D.Va a little bit. Rotations again from Caffeinated Knights. CH should get out.
That's kind of interesting, Danny. The blue team, I don't know their name. They're running a 1-1-3, and the Knights are running a 1-3-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. I think they're trying to steal away some camps, but they scouted out Zagojak before he could do that. So they're not going to lose the top camp, and objective is grabbed by Vendetta. Let's see if they can secure this objective. But with Love Dart in the area, it's going to make it really hard. We're sort of just putting damage into Varian.
D.Va does have bomb up.
Does have bomb. I'm not sure if she wants to rip it just yet, but stun onto Varian. Taunt goes out. And bomb comes out, and Osmanthus is low. Can they secure the kill onto Ozzy? Get a kill onto Li Ming? Varian does get out. We should see rotation top from D.Va to help secure the top camp. Zagojack has not rotated just yet. Li Ming will be up in like a second. Gio might be in trouble here. Needs to get away.
Felipe with 40 health.
Yeah. It's not 0, so, you know, still alive. And Osmanthus is going to sit on this point and see if he can stop the channel. SCH is going to contest. Osmanthus might be in trouble here, getting body blocked a little bit, and Tychus is pouring damage in. Got down to about 50% health and falling still. So far, Champ of Horde is doing work on this Muradin. Did go into heavy impact at 7, so he will be slowing enemies. So perhaps that purge on the Rhaegar will be used defensively. Caff Knights are going to grab their siege camp away as Tychus is going to start their siege camp. And Champ of Horde is being extremely aggressive with his positioning.
I mean, he's getting away with it. Why not?
He is, and level 10s will be online before Caff Knight. I'm sorry, Vendetta's level 10s will be online.
Check
before,
out top lane, Danny.
He's fine. He's fine. But yeah, level 10s will be hit pretty soon for Vendetta, and we should see a pretty strong engagement. And looks like Vendetta has their siege camp. They have 3-man bottom. I'd like to see them push into this wall and get some structure damage.
Yeah, I mean,
but look at this hard camp. They have 2 players here, and I'm not sure. Zagojack does have his bomb, so he's okay. But we have Indigo Zap there. Does Misha secure the... Oh, that's a dead Rexar. Fantastic pick for Vendetta, as Rexar does go down. Pretty aggressive engagement there on the enemy's bruiser camp.
You know, I'm impressed with the Hanzo bot anchor. He's done a really good job of keeping those 3 really off their gate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This I apologize. The game does say Elden Ring. I'll change it on the next game. This is not Elden Ring. The game of the year for 2022. If you tuned in to watch Elden Ring, I apologize.
Goodbye, Champ
Champ of Horde pops his avatar. He's gonna get out. He's gonna get out.
He juked everybody, even me.
That's an angry Caffeinated Knights, I have to guess. And Felipe versus Tychus here. I'm not sure who wins this, but Felipe will escape. Oh, he will not escape. Gio with the fantastic pustule to slow him, and Tychus to secure the kill. Heavy impact onto Li Ming, stun on her, and first Dragon Knight is secured by Vendetta. And looks like they're going to focus this Dragon Knight mid as the rest of Vendetta softens up this bottom camp. Odin is popped by SCH. And we do have heavy impact onto the Rhaegar. We have 2 players mid lane as Caffeinated Knights tries to soften up this dragon. So D.Va might be looking to back out as soon as this fort is down, and Champ of Horde once again is living in that lane.
Champ of Horde has no fear.
Champ of Horde is the champion of the Horde. I need to apologize. Not the not champion of the Horde, or second runner-up of the Horde.
Power is yours no longer.
Hey Panda, remind me to change the game to Here's a Storm when we're done here.
See if I can do that.
Perhaps a gank onto Arc? No. We do have Vendetta securing their hard camp bottom lane.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a problem with the 1-3-1. Is they want to get back to that mid lane and they just give up that bot.
Well,
camp.
yeah, I mean they're running 2-3, so they're never going to lose top, right? They're never going to lose top. It's 2-3, and Caffeinated Knights are running 1-3-1. We do some rotations top lane from Varian to look for picks, but so far the picks have not come as fast as they want, and
Yeah, I think they've only got the one pick on Falstead.
yeah, big gust. Not sure if there's anything there to follow up with, but Osmantheus once again is caught out. Body blocks are happening on Varian. Arrow more defensive, but Li Ming is low. Osmantheus, Ancestral's forced onto the Varian. Can he get away? And Ozzy is going to live for the time being. Diva is going to get healed back up by the Sukoff. And Varian's looking to come back in, perhaps.
The shrines will soon be active again.
It's going to be a bold decision.
Arc. Oh, Champ of Horde going in. Tychus secures a kill. Varian goes in the backline, but I'm not sure if he figured out his team had already died. He engaged when the fight was already over for the Knights, and they're going to push into this bottom fort easily as two members are down, and we should see rotations here to get the point before Varian and Rexar are back up.
Yeah, free objective.
Free objective.
Earn his power and
But they're looking at Felipe.
Felipe.
That's a hungry Felipe. As Champ of Horde takes one more bite out of the Hanzo.
Danny, you know you don't do as a tank? You don't engage when you have like a third health.
Well, Champ of Horde does.
Champa Horde can do that apparently.
Yeah.
I don't think Varian can.
I think Varian can. He's pretty beefy.
Not that Varian.
But yeah, this Varian did not go shield wall. He went Warbringer, so a little less beefy.
Yeah,
And-
but with Tychus on board, I like the Warbringer.
Yeah, yep. And we have the second Dragonite secured by Vendetta, and it's gonna be walking top, so making it easier for the top lanes to get the objective cap. And level 16s are online for Vendetta, and still a little further away for Caffeinated Knights. So we should see a pretty aggressive blue team here, Panda. And we do see Indigo Zap in this bush, looking for a gust, perhaps. Oh, looks like Falstad will roam mid, catch at XP middle lane. Odin is
up.
grabbed. Bomb goes out. Indigo Zap is going to gust into the
Oh,
bomb.
beautiful gust into the bomb.
No kill secured, though.
It was just a little bit off.
Little bit to the right. Little bit to the right, but good try.
Has destroyed a fort.
As this Dragonite has 18 more seconds and good health. Perhaps soften up this middle wall or look for a punt onto Varian. He's gonna breathe and get away. Maybe one hit. Get away.
I have seen enough. For now.
To my side.
And the Knights are gonna grab their siege camp. They need to get something going here, as it's been all Vendetta all game.
Yeah, but it's starting to get in the late game. One team fight can change the whole game.
Yeah. Taunt onto the Sukoff. Will secure the kill on the Sukoff. Gust comes out. Getting disengaged and get away. Champ of Horde showing why he's the champion of Horde. He's not afraid to step in without a Sukoff. Sukoff will be dead for another 20 seconds. Tychus gonna pop Odin to potentially scare them away.
I don't think that's going to scare him away.
Varian put himself in a weird position here, but the kill is secured onto Murden from Li Ming's damage.
Yeah, Li Ming's got Mirror Ball going now, so that burst
It
went up
won't be long
significantly.
before the
Yeah.
shrines are ready for the test.
And the first fort is secured by Caffeinated Knights. Unfortunately, yeah, and they're starting their hard camp here.
They've got their win condition now, and they kind of rattled the Vendetta team a little bit.
Well, they took that engagement down a healer. They might as well just given up the fort, but definitely they let the Caffeinated Knights back into this game.
But will it be you?
I like that they're pushing. And they should be able. Well, Falstead's kind of doing a pretty good job.
Falstead's top, yeah. But Rexar versus Falstead, it's not going to be good.
Falstead's going to have a bad day, I think, in a second. Well, maybe not.
We do have Zagojak here mid lane.
Oh.
They're looking at gray color.
Good barrel.
Oh, bomb came out. Might have wasted that bomb, in my opinion. But Tychus will secure the bottom objective point. And level 20s are now online for Vendetta, as we're going to see an engagement here. 20 versus not 20. Here comes Odin.
Tampa Horde lived through the burst.
Yep. And that's a dead Misha. And they're looking at Rhaegar as potential next kill. Ancestral is self-popped. And they're looking to soften up this middle key, perhaps. Level 20s are online a little bit longer for Vendetta versus Caffeinated Knights. Grabs them. And we are going to see Vendetta push into this mid keep.
I think they realized free objective.
Well, they are having Falstead fly top. Potentially, this will be the third Dragonite to go over to the Vendetta team. Ooh, big silence from Geo, and this next objective will be secured. Level 20s are still not online for Caffeinated Knights. Where do they take this dragon?
Mid.
Yeah, wall is down, but the Caffeinated Knights do have a siege camp walking bottom lane.
Yeah, and they've got good pokes, so they should be able to get some of this dragon down, hopefully.
Ooh, good blink by Grey Color.
Yeah, dragon's 50% and it doesn't even touch the keep yet.
It's a 3v5 here mid lane, and they haven't even touched that keep yet. They're using Tychus to clear out that bottom lane. But here comes Falstad. Hunt onto Varian. I feel like that dragon was wasted here, and now 20s are online for the Knights. Big gust out from Falstad, though. Love Dart might be in trouble. Osmanthus definitely is in trouble. Ancestral comes out, heals up the group, but that's a dead Varian.
Yes, it is, finally.
And they are looking for more as Caffeinated Knights are down a healer.
I think Champ is watching Felipe.
The champ of the Horde is watching Felipe. Yeah, they played it really slow with the Dragonite, but once they had all 5 players mid, Indigo Zap hit a huge gust there, and able to get the kill onto the Varian. It's taking a little bit longer than I would like for Vendetta. So I'd like to see him pop a ult, pop the bomb and damage here. And Horde is getting low.
Yeah, they may leave that up with just a hair on it.
Maybe just breathe on it.
They can come back for it.
Varian's still down for 6 seconds, but they're going to let it go. They do have a pretty large wave pushing here bot. I want to grab the XP. Varian's back up. And Panda, that middle keep is at 476 health. That's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 auto attacks from Falstad.
Yeah, I think we'll see Falstad eventually take that.
But hard camp will be secured bottom lane by Vendetta, as the Caffeinated Knights are going to steal away the hard camp from Vendetta. Xanthius looking to portal away.
My husband is dead. Remind this kingdom.
This is the part of the game where we're going to see this little bit of both teams 5v5 rotating around the map.
Yeah, Rexar's trailing a little bit behind.
Yeah, they do have vision. So the Knights do have vision on Falstad. They know where he's at. Root comes out from Rexar. Dragon Arrow stopped a little bit by Diva. Do we see a bomb come out to disengage the team? Falstad flying down. Grey Color might be in trouble here. That's a deadly Ming, Panda. And Falstad is looking here for a Gust. Gust comes out. I'm not sure if it's enough to get him to keep him in this wall.
No, it's just a little short
But
on
big
it.
silence and Root from Stukov. Misha will go down. Call PETA. SCH will pop Odin. And they're going to put some damage here and perhaps secure both the bottom keep and mid keep as this objective is up, but they're putting damage into Varian here. And this might be a keep call. Yeah, they're looking here at this bottom keep. Aggressive jump in from Murden onto Felipe. Q misses from Murden. Zago Jack.
Almost got stunned by the core there.
Yeah.
This is just
I kind of want them to
aggressive.
play a little safe and just grab the objective. They have Li Ming down for 10 seconds, but Champ of Horde is not playing it safe. He's looking for more. He wants to finish this game. Big arrow will land on a Tychus. Gus comes out more defensive than anything else. And I'm not sure when...
Sukov's in trouble,
good
though.
combo from Li Ming onto Stukov, but Grey Color will pay for it. And they're going to fall up a kill onto Felipe, perhaps. Felipe does not survive. This might be a core call, Panda.
I think it is. They have no damage.
Misha does not make it out. Zago Jack looking at this core. Bomb comes out onto the core. Geozaris. Can he get away? Osmanthus wants his kill onto Stukov. So kill is secured onto Stukov. No core damage just yet.
Yeah, but Danny, look at top keep
top
too,
lane,
though.
top keep will go down, but you don't want to keep staggering deaths here. Because
They're starting to get into the realm
they're
of...
starting to stagger. So all the forts, all the keeps are down on the side of Caffeinated Knights. But we have 2 players down for the next 45 seconds. And I'm not sure what...
Lovedark got a little spooked top lane going in there
got a
solo.
little spooked here. Varian's going to sit mid to make sure that nobody grabs this knight. And we do see Rexar heading top to secure this objective. I mean, if anything, the Knights have not taken advantage of 2 members down for the next 45 seconds because they let these teams back into the map. But the way the lanes are so pushed in, they had to clear lanes. We should see the channel go over second for... Nope, it's grabbed again by Falstad. Misha stepped a little too far off. But we do have a big rotation from the Knights. Taunt onto Murden. Dragon Arrow misses by Felipe. And look at this bottom lane, Panda. We're going to have a siege camp, 2 catapults.
Going straight in there.
Looking at the core. Grey Color looking at channel. Oh! Big jump in. Fall with the damage from Tychus will secure the kill into Li Ming. Champ of Horde wants Felipe. Big Gus into the wall with the silence. That's 2 down. They're looking here. Taunt onto Falstad, though. Swipe from Stukov. Ozzy is in trouble. That's 3 down. 3 for 0. And they're going to go ahead and grab this hard objective as well. And meanwhile, Core at 58% health. This is game. They have the Tychus is up. They have all their members. They have a Stukov to heal them back up. I gotta say, Panda, I am very impressed by Champ of Horde as new Champ of Murdens.
He played great, but I think the problem was they didn't have an answer for the Falstad Diva combo.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, I'm gonna change the name of the game because I said it to Elden Ring. But
Yeah, I'm supposed to remind you of that.
why don't you go through these map scores?
Sure. 16 kills to 9 in favor of the Knights. Tygus had just an all-around solid game.
Yeah.
Really good siege damage, really good hero damage, top kills, low deaths. Falstad did exactly what Falstad needed to do. So between the Falstad and the Diva, they soaked up 43,000 XP.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah, looking at talents, Muradin went straight E build, super aggressive, level 20s. He went Heart and Shield. All right.
Yeah,
So
nothing
super
crazy.
super beefy tank, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall really good game. Super impressed by all these players on the side of Vendetta. But yeah, let's jump over to looking at kind of the map score. Obviously, it's 1-0 Vendetta. And again, if you're here rooting on your friends, shout them out in Twitch chat. I would appreciate it. Yeah, we are not watching Elden Ring anymore. I apologize, X Factor 87 for my.
Yeah, Danny, you're gonna lose all the Elden Ring
skills.
people now.
My Elden Ring fans are gonna go to 0. I apologize. Have you played Elden Ring yet, Panda?
No, I won't play that.
You won't play that?
There's only one other game, Danny.
What's that?
You know the game.
Solitaire?
Scum.
Oh, Scum. You should give Elden Ring a try. It's kind of like Dark Souls and Breath of the Wild. It's very punishing but rewarding when you kill the boss.
Yeah, I just enjoy killing other people and taking all their stuff, so I'm gonna stick with Scum.
Keep with Scum. What's the objective for Scum?
Take everybody else's stuff.
All right, that's cool.
That's all you do. Just survive and thrive and steal everybody's stuff.
So I have to guess that Caffeinated Knights will take first pick once more. Curious to see where Geo and Vendetta takes us to. But overall, lobby is back up. Let's see where we're going, Panda. We're going
I'm
to
kinda
Alterac Pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's gonna be a bigger map from the way they macroed.
Yeah, I hate this map.
Here comes your 30-minute game.
This is a 30-minute game. And this was definitely picked by our friends.
All right, Danny, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Sure.
I'll be back.
Sure. So map 1 was picked by Vendetta, and map 2 is picked by Vendetta. So both first picks will go over to the side of Caffeinated Knights. This is game 2 of 3, perhaps. But yeah, we are being taken to Alterac Pass, and I believe this is a map that Caffeinated Knights have not played this season. So I'm not sure how much they've actually scrimmed on it. But they're being taken here tonight. Interesting. And as these players jump into this lobby, gives them time to get some water, restroom, whatnot. But they're all here. These guys know that casters are ready in some form or fashion. And hopefully we can jump into game 2. Vendetta's ready. I have to guess that the Knights are talking over last draft, what went right, what went wrong. This is, I think, one of Rack's better maps. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Rack picked here or banned again. Definitely picked early to avoid the bans. And curious to see if they're going to go with the Rhaegar again or look for Stukov. Stukov got way more value that game, last game, than Rhaegar was able to. Silences from Stukov really cut off a lot of what the Knights were trying to do. Just waiting for some readies from the Caffeinated Knights. We'll jump into this draft. I'm sure we're talking about life. Again, your internet is not staggering or stuttering. We're just waiting for the Knights gives us a thumbs up. Curious to see what heroes Champ of Horde actually plays.
Danny, I think Champ of Horde can play whatever the fuck he wants to play.
Well, let's see here. I'm looking at his last 12 games, and that's actually not true. But level 97 Rexar. Let's see. Stats. Lots of Rexar. Medivh. And we are getting some thumbs up from Nice. We'll jump into this draft.
Kind of curious if he looks for the Blaze.
I mean, I think this is a new Brack's best map, but Blaze is probably still one of the most versatile heroes in the game. Let's see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Hogger ban on the side of Vendetta. But they're getting rid of Diva. They do not like the Diva. Zago Jack. Was it Zago Jack? I need to go Zap. There's too many. I think it was Zago Jack. But Diva. They're respect ban onto the Diva.
Adios, Johanna.
Well, let's see. Beat Johanna up. Or they look to ban something else. Yeah. You know, I have not seen a Stats of the Storm update from Fallon Draft this season just yet, but I am curious to know what the Johanna win rate is for season 15 NGS.
Sadly, Danny, you won't see a Stats of the Storm update. He is no longer supporting.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Wonder why. Next final band coming out from Caffeinated Knights. Blaze. So 2 offlaners being taken off the board pretty quickly. Final ban. I don't think they have to worry about the Rhaegar. They're gonna look at maybe Junkrat again.
Junkrat would be a really smart ban.
Hogger, yeah, that's just Junkrat. Okay. And do we see Love Dart grab the Rhaegar? I'm sorry, was it Love Dart? Yeah. Do we see Love Dart grab the Rhaegar once more? Let's see.
Or do they go for the Stukov?
And we do have Hogger being grabbed by Ark. I saw that one coming. Next two
Dog
picks
pick on the
coming.
map.
Yeah, next two picks. I mean, the Stukov was so strong here, but you know what else Geo plays? He plays lots of Brightwing, and with this map being so large, it might be a Brightwing pick here to zoom around the map. But no, Stukov, Geo will stick on a Stukov, and Indigo will grab Falstad once more. So comp is looking pretty similar.
Yeah, but they're missing the gust into the bomb now, which was not a combo you see as much.
Yeah.
And they did it very effectively for the most part.
Well, they can get a gust into something else, but let's see what happens here. Next two picks coming out from the Knights. And there's the Nubarak. So Nubarak being grabbed by Osmantheus and Felipe grabbing Vala. Nubarak has this neat ability at level 1 where you can spawn beetles every 30 seconds. But obviously spawns at he can go into the objective point, pushes his shield, and 2 beetles will get spawned, and he can go ahead and start channeling the objective to get a really early start on the timer.
So basically what you're saying is he self-procreates.
He creates little babies from his butt, right? Rhaegar is going to get banned out, followed up with the Diablo ban.
Are we going to see? Are we going to see the Muradin?
I mean, worked once. Honestly, this could also be a variant pick for Champ of Horde. They have the Stukov to follow up the silences and the taunt. I mean, they could turn around on it, focus on Vala or even a Nubarak. We are going to see a Stitches though come out from Champ of Horde with the Dahaka being grabbed by Zagojak. Okay. It's never fun to play into Stitches, but it's playing Stitches into a Nubarak who's going to spawn those beetles and make it one more minion to block your hook and potentially eat somebody. Go Gorge.
Yeah.
But last two picks from Knights. We have Anduin grabbed and Grey Color onto Tracer, who is sort of a soft counter to Stitches. And final pickup from SCH. What damage is SCH looking to pick up here?
I'd like to see him get something with a little bit more wave clear. But I think right now they can just out macro the red team.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Good grab. It helps your objective if you can secure the objective. This is going to be a tough game for both these teams. One, Tracer is just going to live in your backline and make life difficult for Stukov and Sylvanas. But also, you always have that potential for a hook, that 50-50 hook to just swing the game around, even if you're losing. But which comp do you like the most?
I'm gonna go with the red team again. I think they only really have one person who's going to be susceptible to the hooks, and that's Anduin. Everybody else kind of has a quick dash or a move or something spawning in front of them or an unstoppable. Anduin self-roots a little bit, so...
Well, we'll see if Champ of Horde can be the champ of Stitches. But yeah, let's jump into this game and hopefully have a really good match and potentially game 3.
I would lean towards a game 3 just off this. I don't know if they really have enough to deal with Tracer. But the red team doesn't have much for macro, right?
I mean, they have Hogger.
Hogger's great.
Hogger's great.
But
I mean, that's all I really need.
Tracer and Vala aren't really fantastic laners.
Well, Vala can clear lanes really easily. let's see. Vol's gonna go. I gotta guess he goes W build.
W, yeah.
Well, she hasn't grabbed it yet, but yeah, and we did have New Brett going to Legion of Beetles. No, Vol's going to auto attack build. So, you know, wave clear will still be good, but it won't be as good as W build. But I think they feel comfortable with the wave clear they have. And we have a Nubarak and Hogger positioning topside with the rest of the Knights bottom side here.
Worried about a Sylvanas cheese?
Or worried about a Stitches hook mid here. Yeah, probably worried more about the cheese himself. But looks like early wave priority so far is going to go over to Vendetta. And by the way, Panda, Stitches went into hungry for more. So he's going to be grabbing globes and moving faster as the game progresses.
He's going to be globe greedy, which means he also should be rotating lanes like he is.
And we do have him bottom lane here. You're looking at this next globe. Big tongue on a Tracer. Hook is going to hook into a minion.
Yeah, unfortunately the silence was
and by the way,
delayed.
Panda, you already have Hogger doing Hogger things.
Yep. He's just bouncing.
Nobody yet on their sapper camps. See if we see rotation here from the
Sylvanas
Vendetta
is
team.
going.
Yeah,
But
they're going.
Sylvanas is pretty slow on this at this level.
They're going to have Geo help out Sylvanas. Honestly, it might be in the advantage for Vendetta to grab it second if they can get these. Big hook onto Felipe. If they can get these sappers to this wall, but it looks like the sappers are going to push into this wall without any damage from the enemy sappers. Sappers are grabbed for Vendetta, and they're going to secure a top tower and a wall mid for Caffeinated Knights.
Yeah, they may not have the macro in the lanes, but they have it on the camp and the boss with Hogger.
Yep, and they still have this middle camp pushing in for Vendetta. Hook does land on Felipe. Pull from Love Dart will get Felipe out alive. Good damage to Nubrak. He might be in trouble here. Ooh, the silence just missed onto Sukov before the burrow was able to land for Nubarak, forcing the early tap for the bug. And they're going to go ahead and grab both towers and the wall, so they're going to even up structures and more for Vendetta, as objective will spawn in 10 seconds. This is where Vendetta needs to keep an eye out. Ooh, and Tracer will secure the kill onto Falstad, but they're looking for a counter kill onto Tracer. Can they get it? Yes, they can. As Champ of Horde rotates top to help out his friend.
Hogger doing Hogger things again.
Hogger, big tongue. I'm sorry, Haka big tongue. But Hogger, yes, has secured the next sapper camp to walk mid, as 4 players of Vendetta will try to grab their sapper camp. And look here, we have Beetles securing the objective for the Knights. Here goes Zap, looking to stop the channel as much as he can, but they do have numbers here. Need to be careful if you're Falstad. Burrow, hook pull, grab by everybody here. Osmanthus getting bumped around like a pinball. And now the Knights need to clear up this middle wave, walking mid towards their fort.
Yeah, I think they're going to get free clear on it right now, though.
Watching the Stitches.
Stitches is doing pretty well against the Tracer.
And Stitches, by the way, at 11 globes, so he's moving around.
Yeah.
And that's another globe.
Eight more globes and he gets speedier.
And looks Looks like reduce rotation top here. Falstead should have gotten a warning here. Pretty aggressive burrow there onto Stitches, but no follow-up. And we do have a 3v4 here mid, but they're turning the fight onto Tracer. Gray color will get healed up by Love Dart.
Little
Hook
baby
just
hook.
misses. Level 13s will come on board, and that will be a hook. But level 10s will be secured first by Vendetta. And
Anduin had to pop Desperate Prayer there.
yeah, I think what Vendetta is doing is they're not going to look for the objective till 10s are online. But both these camps are going in. Level 10s are online, but 10s are now up for the Knights. Breck trying to get some more channel in there. 14 more seconds before the objective comes out. Big hook. Stitches did go Gorge here. So we should see some shenanigans, perhaps onto Felipe. Or even Love Dart, since Love Dart does have his pull out. Hook misses again. Between the hooks and the tongues, Panda, they have body parts going all over the place.
All over the place.
Speaking of body parts all over the place, how are you doing health-wise?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Ozzy looking for another channel here. We'll get spotted out by Stitches. Needs to be careful. Nubrek is not the tankiest hero. Zago Jack is looking for something here.
I think he's just looking to clear him out, see if he can cheese him later.
Yeah. Blue team hero. Oh, Falstad was killed by Tracer bottom lane. Great color showing his prowess as Tracer the 1v1. Burrow lands onto Dahaka. And Falstad,
like we said, they don't have a big answer for Tracer.
No, they don't. You know, I'm not seeing where the puddle. Oh, they're putting the puddle right there. Okay. Big fight. Stitches will gorge the Tracer. Followed up with the cocoon from Nubarak. Gets him out.
Big flank though coming in.
Big flank. Light bomb misses. So they burn a gorge for a cocoon. And Champ of Horde is backing off a little bit here. Tongue misses onto Tracer. Blows up the Stukov.
Yeah, I think Champ of Horde saw that Falstad was still trying to clear the mid.
And this objective... Well, let's see if Horde can get a hook here. That's the scary thing. Playing into a Stitches on this map is he can always hook over the objective. Hooks down for 12 seconds. Earth a timer.
Good stun by Hogger.
Yep. But Dahaka in the back lane to stop any channels. Hook should be back up in a second.
They're not too far off from Big Hook. So.
And Stukov is back up and going towards the team. Yeah, level 13's come online, and a lot of those hooks that are missing are going to start landing.
Yeah, he's been short on a lot of them, but they've all been dead on.
Hogger, like clockwork, is back onto this capture point as Sylvana starts to rotate to grab her capture point.
Yeah, I think the Knights have been a little slow on that camp. The hook.
Gorge onto Nubarak. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Big stun onto Stitches. Might be in trouble. Stun onto Dahaka. He will go. Nope, that's still up. Should go down. Yep. Secure the kill. Tracer is going to get gusted. As Arc is going to get the channel. Big hook though onto Felipe. Can they secure the kill? Once more, Love Dart with those big pulls over the wall. Good news, though, for Sitches. 22 gloves.
That's respectable.
23 gloves. My apologies. First objective does go over onto the side of Caffeinated Knights.
Yeah,
Hogger
but here's-
already
here's
prepped to
the-
your top.
Here's the problem, Danny. As the game goes on and they start losing forts, that gorge starts getting a little weaker and weaker.
Well, I think, yeah, I think with Stitches, you sort of have to snowball the game from 13 to 20. But look at this. Big damage on the Stitches. As Vala's already at 127 auto attacks. Looking at bottom lane here, Nubrak might look at a burrow here onto Falstad. Falstad forced to E out, and this bottom fort is going to go down to the Knights.
Alright, they ate the Hogger, top lane.
Hogger does have E. Can he get out? Big stun by Hogger. Does he live? And they do get the kill onto Hogger. And the Knights are going to go ahead and get this mid fort. I think a Hogger death for a bottom and a mid fort, it's worth it.
Yeah, 3
But we
forts off one
do have a
objective.
skirmish here. Gust onto Felipe. Another pull. Cocoon onto Falstad. They're going to bust him out in a second, though. Big tongue onto Nubarak. Silence. Light bomb comes out. Nubarak. Can they secure the kill? Osmantheus living on the edge here. Big burrow, but not enough to get away. And with Nubarak down for 30 seconds, we should see rotation here onto the boss. As the members of Vendetta, they are rotating bottom, but I'm not sure if they're all rotating in the same direction. We are going to have Sylvanas and Stukov start the bottom boss, but I believe the members of Cafe Knights are going to read into this and prep the top boss.
Yeah, they 100% should. That's a free top boss for them right now.
They got to do it quick because the members of Cafe Knights can run top. Not sure if they'll get there in time, but they can run.
Yeah, I think with a Hogger and a Bala,
Yep,
I think they're okay.
They already have Stitches in the midway, and this top boss at half health. I think this is pretty safely in the hands of Knights, this boss.
Dahaka's going. Okay, Dahaka thought better about it.
Ooh, the hook from Stitches just missed. And Dahaka might be in trouble here. Yep, the ult from Dahaka not enough, and Stukov might go down. Stukov will go down. 2 for 0 here, as they have a pretty healthy boss walking into this top keep. Gorge is back up, but you might need to be a Gorge onto the Anduin, especially with the Cocoon's still available. So they are able to clear out this top boss without losing the keep. But the members of Knights are going to focus on this middle keep and soften it up a little bit. And it's already at 50% health, as this next objective is available to be grabbed.
Oh, the Anduin hook is there.
Yep.
He's fixated on the Tracer.
Probably the hardest hero here to hit, but
Yeah.
they're trying. And the bottom boss for Vendetta did a little bit of damage to that bottom keep. We do have even talent tiers here, Panda.
I mean, right now they still don't have an answer for Tracer.
Yeah. I don't think they have an answer for Tracer, honestly.
No.
Do we get killed on a Hogger, though? 30 health. No, Hogger goes down, but the objective is captured. Hook onto Anduin.
He got Anduin.
Gorged. We see Gust, big Gust. Love Dart. Will live? No! 2 for 0 so far. And Tracer. Hook will land on a Tracer. He might be in trouble. 3 for 0. And what did I say, Panda? That hook is a 50-50 shot of flipping this game around. And they're going to put
They need to take this mid.
Falstad here, but the rest of the team will focus on this middle fort. Falstad top, getting XP, as Indigo Zap is trying to get some channel in, as he has to force clear out these minions, his jailers. And Falstad's now channeling. We have Dahaka top prepping this lane as he puts damage into this, catching soak. And we have members of Caffeinated Knights looking to rotate here. Does Zalgojack know this? No, as Felipe and Nubrak are going to should secure the kill here. Oh, big hook to save the Dahaka. Yes. All of my saving hooks never land. They're always like, they hit the hero. 14 seconds left on this objective. Level 20s, though, are online for Vendetta. I don't think the Knights step up here, and this will be an objective going over to the side of Vendetta.
Yeah, well.
And by the way, Falstad is grabbing the camp, but so is Hogger.
Not surprised there.
Yep.
I mean, now you have pretty much an even game right now. That top fort goes down for nothing.
Yeah, top fort goes down. They have level 20s on live. Master Hooker, went out. So hooks will come out more and more faster, sooner.
Not the best wave clear on the other team, too. So
let's see how they play this. They're going to have a sapper camp pushing into this wall, which will do negative armor on the on structures and heroes. Hooks go out looking for something in bushes, but it looks like all the members minus Tracer are behind this gate. Big tongue onto Nubrak, forcing the pool to be burned by Anduin. I believe he did take the double pull. Yeah, he does have 2 pull charges. And they're softening up this middle keep. They're without a objective pushing, but they're gonna take what they can as the bottom objective is pushing into this bottom keep, and the members of Vendetta are looking to rotate here. Do we see a hook from Stitch's land? They're looking for something here. Hooks go out, miss. Big burrow from Anubarak. White bomb, big gusto from Indigo Zap. And is this the Indigo Zap that we know of? No, they get the kill on Sukov. 2 for 0 so far. This is trouble for the Vendetta as they have Falstad in a cocoon. 3 for 0 and 4 for 0. I don't know if they can finish the game here, but they're gonna run at this middle keep. They're running at middle keep, and they're gonna take mid and take top most likely, and try to push for the win.
That's gonna get close because they're not gonna have the waves.
They
so
don't have the waves yet, but they've got 5 players.
Yeah, taken 2 though. I mean that should leave them some room to defend maybe.
Yep.
It's gonna be close.
Let's see if they attempt it.
Or do they just run
and they're gonna attempt it. And this boss is burning quickly. And
the Hawk has got to come back from soaking.
Yep.
Got to get that balla. Didn't get the balla.
Geo's back up. 1 swipe. Boss is at 8,000 health. 2 swipes. Sukov will go down here. Big gust from Falstad. Wait a minute here. What's going on? Nubrak drops. Ark's in trouble. They're looking at this boss. It's 2,000 health. 1,800 health.
The boss
1,600 health. Ark. Tracer will get the kill on the boss. I was worried there that they were going to wipe on that core.
That's pretty close.
It was a little close. We have a game here, Panda. As game 2 goes over to Caffeinated Knights, even the map score. Let's update these map scores. Looking at just overall damage, it was definitely back and forth. A lot of it early game was the Knights. That middle part of the game was a lot of it was Vendetta. It was all back and forth. But I think that bottom push with the objective, we saw Nubrak go in and stun 3 players from Vendetta. And they were able to cocoon the Falstad and kill the Stukov. And that's where the game sort of ran away from. But really strong game 2. I have to guess that Vendetta takes first pick. But let's jump into the intermission screen as we update these map scores. Here, Harborin saying, wow. Yeah, Panda, what'd you think about that game?
It was a good game. Good back and forth. I was a little confused on the Falstead to Haka because they didn't really utilize the globals as much as I was kind of expecting.
Yeah.
Would have liked to maybe see that a little bit more.
Lobby is up, Panda, and we are going to Volskaya Foundry. We have the members of the Knights on the wrong side, unfortunately. Get these guys to swap sides before getting outside. This is going to be the map choice. But we are going to Volskaya. Yes. Let's take a look here. Update this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Game 3, final game. Well, Sky Foundry, this is the soothsayer, so it tells us who picked it.
Oh, Danny, I'm the captain of the Knights now.
Yeah. Well, right now, we have the teams on the wrong side. Not sure why. I can always... Sure. Well, let me swap my stuff around. All right, now Vendetta is the red team, and Caffeinated Knights are the blue team. So, and first draft. Okay, let me switch that. These guys killing me. Pick that. Boom. Okay.
All good.
Well, this is the map choice. Well, no, because whatever, it doesn't matter.
Should be map choice from Caffeinated Knights, right?
Yeah. But the last 2 games were map choice of Vendetta, but it's hard to swap.
Would you like me to send them a hate message on switching sides?
No, it's fine. If they want to be difficult, they can be difficult. But here we go. We have both teams here. Volskaya Foundry. I like this map. This is the point control map, but more often than not, teams sort of don't really worry about this first objective. You see people sort of knacker on the map and get structure damage either bottom lane, typically bottom lane or top lane. But since the fountains are invulnerable now, can't kill the fountains. So you got to take your little structure and do as much damage to the walls and the fort as you can. So we'll see what happens here on Volskaya. I haven't played this map this season, Panda. But let's see how it works out. First pick is going over to the side of Vendetta.
I would say just don't fall in love with the objective, because half the time if you win it, you end up losing.
Half the time you win it, you lose. I don't know if that's true, but
I mean, it's a
gotta see the stats
lot of teams will beeline and just fly right past it and kill people.
that's true. But
I mean, it is a weak objective.
So first pick for the first time tonight, we'll go over to the side of Vendetta. But let's see what bans they have in mind, since they don't have to ban out Johanna. Let's see what they're looking to ban out. I think, honestly, that Hogger pick from Ark and a lot of that macro that he got value from, I gotta say, Ark might have turned the tables and might have been game 2 MVP.
Yeah, I think that, and I think the Tracer. I mean, honestly, the MVP was the Stitches. He played it well, but it was just a bad pick into what they were showing.
And they're going to ban on Hogger. They're going to respect Ark's Hogger.
All right. No surprise there. Diva.
They're focusing on getting rid of Diva.
I mean, especially on this objective, she's
She's
quite good.
She's good. This might be a KTZ ban, or it even might be a KTZ game, because there's a lot of point control, a lot of fighting on the point, and Felipe has played a little bit of KTZ in his day. No, it's Stukov. Do we see a Johanna ban, or do they let Johanna go through? I have to guess a ban her out here.
Ban it, I think. Yeah.
This map typically goes to 20. No, they're going to let Johanna go through. I have to guess Horde's going to grab Johanna here.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see a top variant maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if they go variant here, but we should see Johanna being grabbed. There she is. We are going to get a Felipe Junkrat and an Arc Blaze. I believe Grey Color can play Junkrat, so KTZ is always available for this map, and we might even see it come out. But right now, they've got a pretty aggressive comp with Blaze to E in and stun the group if he can land a stun, and Junkrat to just zone control. Gio's going to grab the Lucio to high five players. And
that may be
SCH back on Tychus.
That may be a KTZ deterrent.
That could be a KTZ deterrent. Let's see. Next band's coming out from Caffeinated Knights. Sylvanas.
Okay.
Probably don't have to worry about auto attack with Johanna on your lineup.
I'd like to see the variant banned.
It's going to be Rhaegar. So they've taken away both the Stukov and the Rhaegar. So Love Dart, pretty flexible healer. He can pick up other stuff. Let's see if they're going to grab their second DPS or tank here. Let Love Dart flex, or if they're going to... So we have Osmanthus May.
All right.
And we're going to see a lot of point control. I'm telling you, we're going to see KTZ come out from Grey Color, and they're going to swap with Felipe. And Indigo Zap and Zago Jack, I have to guess. Yorick could be a good pick here. I'm not sure if Zago actually plays the Yorick. But we could see Falstad once more. So Zago pick up Zul. Indigo grab Nazebo. Okay. So there's a neat combo with Johanna and Nazebo. I don't think he does it because Falling Sword's really good. But Johanna Blessed Shield and Nazebo the zombie wall thing. And then Nazebo pops all her stuff on whoever's in the wall. But let's see if Grey Color picks up the KTZ for Felipe here. Oh, we are going to see Alarak, though, for Grey Color. Pretty aggressive comp for Caffeinated Knights. They got the Blaze, the Alarak, the Junkrat. Kind of annoying to sit on that point. Yeah, I mean, I think if Vendetta can get to level 20, they win. Okay? Because they have all that cleanse. But I think 1 through 20, this is all Caffeinated Knights. Let's see what happens here, though. I mean, they are literally playing for 20s because Nazebo 20, Falling Sword Johanna 20. This is
Lucio's choice.
Lucio, yeah, Lucio 20.
Tychus,
big red button. You know, late game versus early game, but I don't know if Vendetta can make it to 20 in time with enough structures to be, viable for core. But let's jump into this map.
I'm a little worried about the Zool too. Not a very mobile character.
Well, depends on what build he goes. He could be tanky enough where he doesn't worry about that too much.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean they've got a couple different ways to catch you though and pull you back into
If
them.
it's been a while since you've played this map, we do have a turret that spawns here, a turret that spawns here, and we have this little heal camp that spawns here, which is neutral. And then obviously we have easy camp on this side and easy camp on this side. So at the 1 minute mark, we should see 2 players from either side go and grab their turret. Always need to be aware of where everyone is so the other team doesn't steal away the heal camp. And around 2:30, somebody goes and grabs the siege camp at top lane. But we do have Felipe throwing some Qs into the back line of Vendetta. Big combo onto Zool, Zebo, and the boot from Junkrat will secure the kill onto Zebo here. Sort of already, Felipe has already shown his prowess on the Junkrat, looking for those stuns to follow up the boot with the bomb.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was worried about. That Alarak, he's just gonna go and look to flank wherever he's going.
Both these teams are going to go ahead and start their turret camp a little late. Felipe looking at this heal camp here, making sure no one grabs it away, steals it away. And I'm not sure if you noticed this, Panda, but they sent 4 players down onto that turret camp. So they were a little worried that they were going to see an invade from the Knights on their camp. Playing extremely defensive with their turrets.
I mean, they kind of have to, right?
They kind of have to. But Caffeinated Knights are known to try to steal away early camps at the start of the game.
Yeah.
So they were looking
I mean,
for it.
they have a really good comp for fighting in small areas too.
Yep, the May W, whatever it is.
The
But damage
Alarak
onto
pull in.
Lovard here. Flank for Mark. Big stun on the 2 players. Geo will go down. Osmantheus might be in trouble here. Healed up by Alex Straza. Alex still has a turret, and Zool might be in trouble. Zool will go down. That's a 2 for 0 as the Knights will go ahead and start this heal camp.
And they should get some free channel time too.
Yeah.
And lack of mobility.
We'll probably focus on getting level 7 before they all focus on getting on this objective here.
Yeah. Park the tank, right?
Park somebody. Let's look at talents here, Panda. Nothing too crazy coming out from anybody just yet. And with the Junkrat traps here, it's so hard to walk into this stuff. It's really annoying.
You know, Thing of the Deep got picked up by Nazebo.
Yeah. Extra range for Nazebo. So more
He'd
of a
be a little
more
safer.
Of a, yeah, he's more of a PvE build, Zebo, versus a PvP build.
Yeah, versus the spiders hit you
Yeah.
and take 75% of your health.
Yeah, no fun. So, but again, they're playing for 20s here, Panda. They're not playing for early game. Oh, I missed the kill onto Alarak. Sadism will get reset here.
That's a big victory for them if they can stall these out and just keep pushing the game longer.
Right. And channel 70% to 42% in favor of Vendetta. Again, I'm confused because these two teams were the other colors for 2 games in a row.
Yeah, kind of an oopsie moment there too. When the red team got off to go do the camp, they didn't bring somebody back in to keep the channel going.
Zebo is just throwing stuff at wherever that Alex Straza camp is. Champ of Horde, can he get out? I'm not sure if he has trait. No, Johanna will drop. But 2 turrets on the side of Vendetta. I don't want them to lose them. Yeah, both these teams have 2 turrets and a heal camp. And with Johanna down for 8 seconds, this objective will go over to the side of Caffeinated Knights. See where they decide to take it. They are going middle for now.
Middle for now, and they're going to hit 10, so they'll get a little bit extra pressure.
They are 10s. They do have Junkrat and Alarak in there. So their DPS is in the objective.
Kind of surprised that the Lucio's not just constantly messing with the Alex Straws
We do have counter push here from Zagojack and SCH under this bottom tower. Bottom fort, the structures here. Sort of prepping that 3rd objective, but the Tychus will go down.
Now, that's not horrible for them though, because what's the rule of thumb on this map? 3rd objective is the one that usually ends the game.
3rd objective wins, but got to get there, right? Got to get there, and so far it's been all Caffeinated Knights. As Felipe starts this this heal camp. So
I think they'll get there. Right
now they have 2 turrets, a heal camp, and they're looking for their 2nd heal camp. They have all the toys. Han got caught in the Junkrat trap. Silenced him. Zool ult comes out, followed by a turret. Falling sword. Unable to secure any kills.
No kills and
They
no items.
Yeah, they
off the blue
burned
team.
3 ults for nothing.
And a turret.
Ice Trap does go out, does land onto Nazebo. Alright, gets a kill onto Lucio. And there's a kill onto Johanna. Sadim's at 120, and Zebo is looking to get out, but I don't know if he makes it in time. Ozzy's gonna scout him out here. And that's a kill into Zebo, as they're gonna look at this top fort. Objective has not spawned just yet, but so far, 8 kills to 1. It's been all Caffeinated Knights for this game.
Yeah, I mean, they have a draft that works together, whereas the red team's draft just kind of looks like it's all individuals.
Horde has his ults down. Boop. Gonna knock him back. Johanna might be going down once more. Yes. Johanna drops again. That is 3 kills on Johanna, which is tough to do. And looking for more here as Zagojack will go down. Sorry, Indigo Zap will go down. Zagojack not far behind though at 300 health. And this Alarak is eating.
To activate the protector.
Zebo at about 114 stacks. Pretty good for 9-minute mark. But again, they gotta get to 20 for those stacks to count. Level 16s will be online momentarily for Caffeinated Knights. They're going to look at this bottom board. Tychus is popped. Zool might be in trouble here. High
Good
five.
up.
Now
Good-
it's
good high
Tychus.
five.
Yeah, Tychus now. Unstoppable. Falling sword. Can't falling sword out of a time trap though. Knights does secure this bottom fort, as objective is up on top side. Let's see if they send anyone top.
I mean, Danny, they got Johanna, but here's the problem, right? Johanna's really good with the blind, but she's really only blinding.
Yeah, there's
Blaze.
There's no one to blind. Well, I mean, Alarak auto attacks, but yeah, there's really no blinds that are worth anything.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of just said, here's Johanna. We won't really take an auto attacker. I mean, I know Alarak can hit like a truck.
You know, I wish Johanna actually went the heal cut on his Q at it's 7. Heal cut. He went steed charge. I'm not sure if he needed the steed charge, but I think the heal cut on the Alex Straza stuff would have been much more beneficial.
Yeah, especially because he's been standing in it using that ability the whole time, so why not get the heal reduction, right?
You have the Knights stealing away the turrets of Vendetta.
Danny, you might be right. We may not be, maybe we don't see a third objective.
It's not over yet. Level 16s are going to pop. Those are some big talents for Vendetta. But they're kind of backed into a tough position. Do you have a parrot at your house, Panda?
Yes.
Is that really a parrot?
No.
Or is that a small child screaming?
Nope.
And we do have this objective walking mid at the moment. Junkrat and Alec are back into this there.
I want to see if Alaric pops out and just pulls like 3 people.
Falling sword. I'm not sure what the falling sword was for. Big stun onto Zool from the Blaze. Middle keep does go down. And members of Vendetta are pretty low. You need to be careful that the Alaric doesn't pop out. And, by the way, Alaric did pop out. I'm not sure if it's enough to secure core. They're going to attempt it. They do have some toys to play with. They drop the heal camp, and they're going to call for a disengagement. But they're looking for Zagojack. Zagojack gets pulled in from the Alarak. Johanna does pull them away. Alarak getting low. Kill does land before the Lifebinder lands from Love Dart. And once more, this Falling Sword being used very aggressively versus defensively. 2 kills for 0 so far. That port call definitely wasn't the call to make, as they did lose 2 players in the meantime. And we should see Vendetta get some structures, get some camps, and prep this bottom lane for this third objective.
Yeah, hopefully they hard push this and just take it, right?
Well, with Alarak and Alex down for 20 more seconds, this fort's already gone. And we do have Zool catching XP mid. It's a race to get to 20. So get as much as you can, get that passive XP. Because right now, Panda, the passive XP, where is it?
It's way over on the side of
Where is it?
the Knights.
Yeah. Passive XP, it's 23,800 versus 18,500. So yeah, 5,000 more XP going towards Caffeinated Knights. But yeah, I think Vendetta just needs to get to 20. And also, Champ of Horde needs to hold his Falling Sword for May, for Blaze, for all the things that can disrupt your team versus Falling Sword onto the team to get a little bit of a stun. But the Knights are taking away once more this heal camp. I believe this will be the 3rd time they're going to secure this heal camp, who's going to grab it? It's going to be Love Dart.
Why not? To the healer.
Yeah, and Knights are going to turtle up. Sorry, Vendetta will turtle up. Again, I don't know what's going on. I don't think they can finish here. No one's down just yet. They are prepping these lanes bottom here. And this bottom wall, one turret down so far. The second turret will drop. Tychus pops Odin, and we do have a big pause from Love Dart. Let me pause. Let me go to the intermission screen. So I do have somebody top line. Not sure if he's visible, but Felipe Collin. Sorry, 1 second. Love Dart needs a second.
Little gamesmanship with the pause, maybe.
I don't know. It's not in the advantage of Caffeinated Knights to pause the game. They're running away with it. If anything, they're giving Vendetta time to talk about what's going on. Like, we want Johanna to report back. What do we want Zul to do? I mean, sort of our RC players reporting back.
You also think they could? Are they measuring the distance to Zul versus Zul's distance to safety?
No. I mean, Zul just goes up and right. So I don't think they're trying to like do anything weird here. I think Love Dart just needs a second. But
I never trust the team
it's
that
level
pauses.
20 versus, let's call it 18.999% level. So 19s will be hit in a second for Vendetta. But again, I think they need 20s to actually fight. It's 10 kills to 3 in the advantage of Caffeinated Knights. Hopefully Love Dart gets back in time. Gets back soon. What'd you have for dinner tonight, Dan?
Nothing.
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 Sorry.
Yeah, it's a slow eating day.
You gonna eat after this, or just go to bed?
I'm still trying to sort that one out.
Grab some smoothie.
I believe it's called the Brats. Banana rice, applesauce toast.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. Your tummy's not feeling too good.
That's correct. Speaking of, I'm going to take a dog out while game's paused, so
All right.
hopefully I'll be back before it wraps up.
Hopefully it starts before you're back, because
I didn't want to say it.
this game's going on. Just join us. You're on a pause. Sort something out. But we have some music coming. It's level 20 to 18. Map score is 1-1, and the members of Caffeinated Knights have one keep down. We are getting some thumbs up, some readies. Out.
An access
So Johanna is porting back. Zul still mid lane, trying to soak 20 as fast as he can. But the members of Caffeinated Knights are just going to bruise up this bottom keep, rotate, and they might be rotating onto Zul. Zool should be able to get away just fine. Yeah, he's good. Next objective will be spawning bottom lane. And I have to guess they're gonna try to get 20 before they get on this objective. And yeah, Zebo's has more than enough stacks and decides to go into his level 20 stacking quest. Turrets are being secured. May is starting to channel the bottom wave, and members of Vendetta are going around the map as 5, grabbing XP. They should be 20 in about one more wave. We do have Osmanthus looking here at Johanna. It's... Oh, they have Zebo kind of poked out of nowhere. I'm not sure if they know where he's at. Can Love Dart find him? They did grab the Zebo. This is not good for Zebo here. Burn a turret. Ice Wall comes out. They're gonna let Zebo go down. You don't want to stagger that. Level 20s are grabbed, but unfortunately Zebo did get caught out. So it should be a easier objective grab, especially at 25%. But they're looking at Johanna here. They're looking for one more turret here as Zebo's back up in 39 seconds. Big pull from Alarak onto Johanna. Just buying time for Zebo to get back in this game. I think the safer play for the Knights would just have one player on the objective. They are committing all 5 players. Bottom lane, again, the Falling Sword comes out in a more aggressive stance than anything. And did get a little bit of reset value, but not enough. Champion Horde might have put himself in a weird position here. Zebo is back up, has his level 20 capped. We're going to see Zebo poison damage start to build up on this game here. So it will be a 5v5 here, bottom lane. Falling Sword will be back up in 5 seconds. Falling Sword goes out, again, more offensively than defensively. Spiders, frogs are going out from the Zebo, and they're going to have a kill onto Zool. Big stun on Tychus. Tychus will go down. Silence on Tychus. Kill. Look, Falling Sword goes out once more, though. This time, more defensively. And Johanna get out. Cool, and no, she's... maybe. Nope. Johanna does go down. This might be a core call for members of Caffeinated Knights. Are a little bit low, but Alex Strauss, I can't heal him up. Gray Color did miss the heal. Turrets are popped. Bunkers being called for. Port 70%. We're at 50% falling, and this looks like GG. Game number 3 will go over the side of Caffeinated Knights. Let me update these map scores and ask the teams if they would like a interview. But yeah, looking at map score, we did have Gray Color leading damage. He did a really good job on this game. And on the other side, Tychus was at. But really fun set of games for the Knights. We can ask Art. jump over into the interview screen. Bring back up the screen. 2-1 Calf Knights. We are going to get somebody from Caffeinated Knights. Second. Jump in. Yeah, great games coming out from both these teams. Pop out of those. Should be joining someone from the Knights. If you have questions, type it in chat. If not, just ask these players a little bit about kind of their teams, what they thought of the games, and all that fun stuff. We are joined by Osmanthus and Felipe.
And Felipe.
Hey,
KTZ one trick pony.
I was
And Johanna one trick pony.
I was sad that we didn't see the KTZ coming out in that third game. Actually,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your victory tonight. I guess my only real question for you, Ozzy, is you guys have been a team for what, 4 seasons now, if not longer.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think you guys started in Division B and you've worked your way up to Heroic. How is that?
Yep.
Is your team untouched since season 9, or is it morphed over the years?
It's definitely morphed. So the players who've stuck around all have Stockholm syndrome with me.
Who's the originals for season?
Ark is actually, come to think of it, I'm a DCS now. Actually, I'm the only one left from the original 5. But Ark was Basab. He was there for every season past the first. Love, Dart, and Grey Color both came on about 3 seasons ago.
Question from Harborin, who I believe was one of your players for a while.
Oh yeah, he was the healer for
Yeah,
most of the seasons.
Why are you allergic to Bottom Point Volskaya? I guess that'll come later. But yeah, you guys have been around for 4 seasons. And Felipe, did you join the Knights this season or
I know,
last?
like yesterday, man. Yeah, this season.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm brand new.
And before that, Felipe, what teams were you on?
I've been all over the place, man. I've been playing since like Heroes of the Dorm back in the day. So I've been...
you guys did you win? You won Heroes of the Dorm, right?
I did not know, but I got in like top 4 a couple of times. So I've been in a couple of different other teams here and there.
Right.
So I've just been kind of hopping around everywhere for like 4 or 5 years.
That's really cool. What college did you go to, Felipe?
Arizona State University.
Ah, okay.
Is that,
That's cool.
Mhm.
that is the same one as Lupus, right? Right?
Yeah. My boy Lupus, we played together back at ASU.
Lupus.
Question from Slexia. I don't know what this means. Does the Ragey tank inspire the team?
No,
he
absolutely
does
not. Absolutely not. I'm a mad child, and they have to put up with it because they have Stockholm syndrome.
We call that Baby Rage. On
Yeah,
Round 6.
I am a giant effing baby.
Well,
I
Felipe,
try not to be.
maybe you can get Ozzy a diaper and maybe a bottle after this. But talk to us about tonight. Game one did not go in your favor. I believe did you guys pick Dragonshire? No, they picked Dragonshire.
No.
Uh,
They picked Dragonshire.
Took you Dragonshire, and after Diva was shown, we saw a lot of Diva bans in games 2 and 3. And I was confused. Why that happened.
Partially because we forgot about the Diva for game 1, or at least I forgot about it.
Yeah.
And partially I got blue balled so hard game 1 that I resolved never again. There were a lot of times where it's like just going for the rotation. It's like, oh, boop, you're not going to land punt.
Yeah. But a lot of the comps tonight were fun. We did see Stitches in game 2, which I was like, it's a 50-50 coin flip on if Stitches can land a big hook, then the game's over. But if no hooks come out, then you got Nubarak, you got Vol to pull people back. So game 2 was a strong game for you guys. And then Volsky Foundry was pretty much you guys the whole game.
It definitely didn't feel that.
Let me ask you a question. On that, there was a weird core call on that objective and you lost 2 players. Like it looked to me like there was like some miscommunication around. Are you trying to do core or are you trying to leave?
Yeah, I guess I can maybe answer that one. Like, I think in our heads, the whole game was, hey, we gotta end before 20. Their 20 was, I mean, years from our 20, so we knew at 20 we lose, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we were just trying to get as much as we could before 20 hit. That's kind of what we were going for there.
Yeah, their 20 was definitely better. But there were some you guys found the gazebo right when they hit 20, so it was 4v5 for a minute before they could actually engage on you guys. And then the Johanna was using falling swords, not as much defensively, but more offensively. So the resets weren't happening for her. But no, good 3 sets. But congrats tonight.
Yeah.
Any shout outs for your team?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Go for it, Felipe.
Okay.
Shout out to my son, Lupus, who very faithfully watched me feed on Hanzo, and I'm sure it was a pain for him to watch.
Your son Lupus,
rule.
that's on the CCL team Wildheart. Okay.
Yes, he's my son. We had a rule back in the day: we don't give Felipe Hanzo, and this team does not know about it yet. So we'll keep that a secret.
Were you on the Heroes of the Dorm team with Lupus?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's the connection.
Yeah.
Was Lupus the tank on the ASU team?
We did all kinds of stuff. At one point I was, at one point he was Bruiser, Assassin. We all kind of hopped around. We did it for a couple of years. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do also have a shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gray for basically carrying us with both of his sleeper picks.
Yeah, the Alarak in game 3 was nasty. And
But the Tracers.
the Tracer 1v1, you got to respect the Falstad Tracer. No one rotated down to help out. Yeah, the Tracer's kills are
The
pretty.
worst
pretty
part
on target.
is I tried to coordinate a couple of ganks with him, and it's like, nope, I can't help. He's gonna do it all on his own.
Awesome.
Gray played really good that game.
Well, congratulations tonight, guys. Good luck for the rest of the season. I think we're like halfway through. But yeah, we'll be looking out and maybe I'll cast a couple more games before the season ends.
Yeah, sure. Anyways,
Yep.
see you around.
All right, boys. Good job.
awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yep,
guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. I am Danny, and thanks for watching tonight. And if you enjoy Heroes of Storm, play some Heroes of Storm. Good night.